Hello everyone, welcome back to FitWit, which is your one destination for all your queries on health, finance and wellness. My name is Shona Prabhu and today we're going to continue the conversation around gluten because going gluten-free has been one of the biggest health trends in the last decade, and being so popular, you might actually wonder whether going gluten-free is actually for you or not. So let's discuss this a little more in this video today. So there are certain medical conditions in which even consuming a little portion of wheat or gluten can worsen the condition. So for example, in celiac disease, which is an autoimmune disorder, even consuming a small amount of wheat can damage the small intestines. So in such kind of medical conditions, avoiding gluten becomes necessary. It's not a choice. So similarly, there are other conditions such as irritable bowel syndrome, where consuming gluten can have unpleasant symptoms like abdominal pain or diarrhea, constipation and gas. So in that condition, even eliminating gluten might be helpful. Now, other conditions like wheat allergy and non-celiac gluten sensitivity when you avoid gluten. So there's also another autoimmune disorder which affects our thyroid called Hashimoto's disease. And this disease is characterized by symptoms such as joint pain, muscle weakness, extreme fatigue, and constipation, to name a few. So now, there's no strong evidence that going gluten-free will actually benefit those with Hashimoto's disease, but it might definitely ease out some of these symptoms, which is a benefit. But then the likelihood of those with Hashimoto's that develop celiac disease is very high. So if you're somebody who has a high intake of gluten-rich foods, it makes sense to discuss this with your healthcare provider. These are some reasons why you should not go gluten-free. And the first one is if you want to get healthier. A lot of people think going gluten-free means they will automatically become healthier. This is not always true. Think about it this way. If you're eliminating gluten, which is found largely in bakery products, processed foods, and those that contain high sugar and fat, by eliminating gluten, you're naturally going to feel more energetic, less lethargic, your gut symptoms, your gut's going to feel lighter, and definitely that's going to translate into you feeling healthier. Example, when you're having evening snacks and you're used to having biscuits along with chai, the moment you cut off biscuits, then you're forced to find healthier alternates like fruit or makhana or dry fruits and nuts. So that, in return will just make your body feel good. But when you eliminate gluten, it's found mostly in complex carbohydrates, which are whole grains. So then the alternate options become simple carbohydrates, like white rice, and these are devoid of very healthy nutrients like fiber, B vitamins, protein and iron. So if you're making a good choice, which is to replace gluten by other whole grains such as millets, then you can make that decision going forward, and that would be a good reason why you can go gluten-free, not otherwise. Now, the second reason and the most popular reason why people eliminate gluten is to lose weight. Now, losing weight doesn't just mean avoiding gluten. It involves first being on a calorie deficit, secondly, exercising, and third, finding better alternates to snack and eat on. So again, another example is if you're going to a restaurant and you're ordering pasta or pizza or parathas, for example. Now, if you're going gluten-free, you have to find a better alternate and a less, calorie dense option. So you may choose better alternates along the process, and also thereby people tend to, increase their intake of fruit and vegetables along the process. So that helps them lose weight because they're not eating very high calorie foods. And second, when you're looking at losing weight, you also have to look at your consumption of beverages. So for example, tea, coffee, sodas and drinks, all of these things matter when it comes to losing weight. So that's why just gluten-free isn't the answer, but actually working on other areas of your food and lifestyle that need to be looked into. And finally, it's sustainability. So whenever it comes to making changes in your food habits or lifestyle, you always need to look at sustainability, because if you can't follow these, then you can't expect positive changes to happen with your health. So if you can actually find gluten-free options that are healthier and these alternatives are present for you to, to support your lifestyle, then you can definitely explore going gluten-free. If you found this video useful, please like and subscribe by clicking on the bell icon below. And if you have any queries with respect to your health and fitness, please feel free to email us at fitwithglobal@gmail.com.